Hello, good evening. What a night it is out there, isn't it? Wind and rain all day. Oh, there you go. I was going to go out filming today, but as well, it's not very good out there. I was out last night. Excuse me, I just got an email off somewhere. What that is? Yes, I know. It's just told me I'm live. Very funny. Yeah, so we're moving on. That's what the title is. I'm going to wait for a few more to get in here. I don't know how many of you's in here at the minute. If anyone's in here, I mean, it's an horrible night out there. And it is the Children in Need night, I believe. So I probably picked the wrong night to do this, but not to worry. So I'll just wait for some more here to, well, I don't know if there's anybody in here yet. Oh, there we go. Good evening. Oh, just gone. Just popped in on a lot and went. Yeah, so anyway, moving on means I'm going to move on to different stuff. I'm going to do a lot more. I mean, I went out last night. I did a first night video, and I did get something really good. It's due to go on the 22nd of December because I got a lot of streets. The next few weeks are going to be streets. So, evening, Jace. Are you all right? But yeah, the next few weeks are all going to be a few streets. And then the nighttime one is walking around the streets. And like I say, I got to a certain point in town and something actually happened. I actually got something, which is great. You'll see that. That's on the 22nd of December. I will be doing some Christmas stuff like I did last year. The major thing I want to do on Christmas Day, and that is if, fingers crossed, if the weather's good and it's quiet out there, when I've done all the family bits and bobs like everybody does, I'm going to go out with me one of my drones. I'm going to drone everywhere for future videos. I want to get a look at all the demolition that's gone on and things like that. There's a video coming up soon on that subject. I've been around, I look, basically rounded up the air of what everything's gone on. It's a good title, I think. Yeah, with a bulldozer. That's really good. I have got an email address now. What's going to appear soon? I'll put it in the chat in a minute. If you want to get in touch with us, come out with us. If you've got any information on things, I'm just looking for it on here because I can't remember it. I only did it the other day. You don't want me shopping list. There we go. So what we got? This is in capitals. Right, we just check how I did it. Yeah, that's okay. Right. Right. So I'm just typing this in for you. I'll tip that off. Yeah, so there it is. I'm going to just bang that up there. Yeah, I've always had one. I mean, I've had one for years. I mean, I have. I had one. I changed it when I was 55 and now 60, so I've had one for ages. But I made this one up just for my channel. Like because people like take a picture of me, like the lady. Talking of which, if the lady comes on here that's in Asda, right? Email me that and I'll send the picture that we took there. You know who you are. The pizza was great, by the way. Just saying. And I met another gentleman in there the other day outside. As there's one or two of you I've been talking to lately. When I've been out, I was at the Remembrance Sunday. I've talked to somebody on there. Well, various people have come up to me talking about things. But yeah, that Remembrance Sunday was a good day, actually. You learn some things. I mean, I think I mentioned I talked to some of the councillors on there from the reform and that. Didn't put it on the video, you've probably seen it, but we was talking a lot, just telling us all sorts of things. Well, it didn't say much, but apart from the waste of money that they're doing in town at the minute, there was arguing about that. So there you go. I mean, we've all seen that black thing, haven't we, down South St Mary's Gate? Somebody called it the pencil case. I mean, what on earth? I don't know. And there's all the roadworks, by the way, around town. I've noticed that lately and all. I think you probably all have. Boulevard, haven't you? Well, honestly. I mean, I went up there on me bike a few days ago. I gave up. I mean, all right, I'm on me electric bike. I can get through the park and Boulevard and that. But I mean, it's one of them, isn't it? It's everywhere. On a day like today, I mean, it's really windy out there. I can hear it outside my flat window. And hopefully, it's going to get better tomorrow. All right, just a second. Cheers. So yeah, I'm gonna make a lot more. I say the email on there. If you want me to do streets or any information that you have, or something that I mess up on, and that happens, and it does. Somebody, I mean, like it's so hard now. Yeah, Paul. All right. Yeah, it's so hard now because of the library. And what is that poor excuse of putting? Honestly, have any of you seen it? I mean, it was great. You could go in there, could look at the papers. It had really great information to make a video on. But now it's a bit harder. So all the streets that you're seeing is when like the library was there. I'm going to do research before it closed. I mean, I planned these streets well in advance. You have to get all the information on it. But now I'm relying on just looking around maps and things like that. And sometimes maps can be wrong. I've had that happen to me before in the past where I've done something and missed it out. That's why I did that tram crawl. That tram crawl was great. His name was Chris, by the way. I don't know if he's coming on here tonight. But we had a good time, honestly. Some of the things we went through. I mean, I wish I'd have filmed it all, but it was so hard to do. I maneuver the bike and this, that, and the other. I could have clipped it onto here, but we did do a bit of sneaking around. I mean, it was a lot of that. Really was. I mean, we come up to this building, we thought there was somebody in it, and there wasn't. And then there's a bit on the signal box. It's on the video, and I zoomed in, and I know there was somebody up there. You see his car parked outside. But I don't know if he saw us or not, but that was quite a funny moment. But yeah, it was a good one. That one, I enjoyed it on that day. It was good. Like I said, been out fireworks. That was a good night. Bonfire in the middle of fields. I think I don't think I said this on the video. I saw the place. You've probably seen the place if you've watched it. Now I left that down there, which is Guildford Street. Now it's called Orchard Drive, what the heck it's called. I went round the corner. I think I went down Hilliard Street first off, and then I went up Wheelsby Street, and I saw these lads on bikes, and they actually saw somebody throw something. You could see it lit, and they went boom. I thought, well, that must be who they're after, but I don't know if they've got them or not. But I did later hear there's a lot of gangs about on that night chucking fireworks about because they'd seen it on the telly, hadn't they? Yeah, I think it was it Nottingham or somewhere, I don't know, somewhere like that. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely do a lot more. I've changed all my graphics around a bit. It now says 2026 on it. Yeah, I know it's still 2025. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I did put it up, Paul. I put another things on there. There's 9 of you in here. I did put a couple of posters out just now. I ought to do better than that, really. I posted this early. I put it on Facebook and I put it on here. So I'm going to start putting it on TikTok and that other Instagram. I don't usually use them, to be honest, but might as well. I mean, remember, everything's going well on the channel, I must say. It really is. Everything's happening really good. Got 2 likes, 7 of you in here now. I'm just hoping the lady in Asda comes on because I did she wanted a picture taken and we took it. And the cat there wasn't allowed, phones on the shop floor, which is strange, really. I used to do that when I worked at a job, but I told them where to go. Said no chance. Said my dad. This was at the time. My dad had Parkinson's. He might need me. I've got a family. I said, why don't you sack me then? So I'll just cut my bucket in all the time. They didn't sack us like it. I went in the end. But you know what I mean? That's totally out of order. I think. If your family needs, yeah. By the time you think about this, the time they've rung your place up, where you were, by the time they've got a message to you, but in a place like the Asda or a factory, things could have happened, couldn't there? It's mental there, well, anyway. That's my opinion on that one. But as tonight, how's everybody faring? Because that weather is bad out there, isn't it? It's supposed to be clearing up overnight. I'm going to me grandson's party tomorrow. He's one. Yeah, what's 7 of you in now, is there? Very good. I think actually last time, Paul, it was 50 when, and I don't know how this. I'm going to get some better software. This is the one that's on YouTube itself, YouTube Studio. But I'm going to get something better because I want something where I can show things, pictures, videos, and that kind of thing. All right, I could put my laptop on and show you stuff on that, but it'll probably not look as good. But I've seen it on some of the lads do it. Hi, Scott, evening. And I want to do that as well. So I'm going to have a look around for some software. Like this stuff. Well, I use Filmora 14 for my editing, but yeah, what I say? Yeah, the pencil holder. Yeah, I know. Everybody calls it that. But I must say, I talked to a lot of people at on the Remembrance Day though. Everybody's fed up with it all. Honestly, the amount of people I talk to. We all know what we call the Prime Minister at the minute, eh? I mean, everybody's saying that. You hear about it. I mean, Jesus. It's all gone to pot. But anyway, never mind that lot. But that is history, though, to be honest. I mean, what's that they put in there, Jason? Entire box. Why is that? Flats of former tower snooker rooms have been evacuated. What's happened down there? Oh, evicted. Sorry. All right, I didn't see it. Got to get close. Why is that? That's strange. Well, somebody bought it or something. I want to say that's been there years. That snooker place. Well, it was there. Now it's all gone. Well, back to the night video that I did last night. It is strange going around at night round here. I'm going to go other places like some of the estates. And I think I mentioned it on it while I was doing it. I'm going to try where some of the dark places are, but I think probably I may do that on my bike. A bit of a, you know what it's like. But you do see stuff though. I must admit. What's that? The landlord. All right. He wants what? He wants it empty. Nice of a minute. Crikey. You want to get, I'm like with an estate agent, which is a lot better. I did have a landlord. And if you've ever seen the damp video that I did, that is absolutely real. That they owe me money. So, I've posted that on there. Took me time to do it. Oh, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Crikey. Yeah, probably worried about that new tax they're probably getting. That's probably it. Or selling it to someone for somebody else. That's what usually happens, isn't it? Always saying, welcome somebody else. 9 of you in here now. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the iExplores. Like my t-shirt. I made this ages ago. This is just messing about. I wore this gear last time. It's just me playing. When I bought my new stuff. Well, hello. What we got? This got an alert on the Amazon. It says UK Environmental Agency has issued a flood alert in Grimsby. Anybody seen that one? Flood alert? What has the Avon come over? Freshly, which have you? That's just seriously just popped up that just now on there. Oh, I don't know. Flooding, eh? I know I've been around town today. There's a lot of water, 8 Square, or should I say 8 Street, if you want it historically rightish. Anybody seen the Christmas tree in Freshney Place? That's huge, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if there's one outside St James yet. Has anybody been around there lately? I know I haven't. I need to get round there shortly and have a look. See if it teaches what I mean. They've got to beat that, haven't they? I know Freshney Place is owned by someone, I don't know who. Well, that tree is big. I mean, I couldn't believe it when I saw it. So they've got to do something good, haven't they, the clowns outside? Yes, the clown music is on a few videos. But you're getting fed up with hearing about that. I even made a joke about the cars I've got and all on that on the 22nd of December. That video comes out. I did start laughing to myself, but I edited that bit off because, well, I was walking under the gas alley there, and actually, the underneath where you go under has got lights on it. I was quite surprised. Lit up. Wow. Still unsafe though. I mean, I think I went out too early. I need to go out later on, but I might do some early morning ones as well because you know, the places where a lot of people hang out. But you do see though another one. You do see a lot of people sleeping rough lately around here. Next event, Energy Farmers. Oh yeah, Farmers Market. Yeah, that's on the 22nd, in it. Hang on, 22nd of this month, Jason. It. You're going to that because I'm going to that, I think. But the thing is, my family's growing. I'm always like babysitting. I never know one day to the next. Next Friday, yeah. I'll try and get to it if I can. And it's 7 o'clock or something. They're switching it on, or I know the event's on 12 till 7 or something like that. I mean, it depends what the weather is. But according to next week, and I did hear this, you guys, and it hadn't been ITV. It was on YouTube. You know what? Sometimes you get this fake stuff, don't you? Oh, it's going to be minus bloody blah. But it is. They reckon it's definitely going to be snow next week, and it's going to get cold, which is great for drone flying. For me, it is. It's brilliant. Get up in the morning and do some. But to add to the videos, I have done a night one. That's on the same. I keep mentioning this video, don't I? It's called Grimsby at Night, and I have done. It's about 36 minutes long. It's quite a long one. This. I mean, I didn't think I'd done that much, and I edited quite a lot of it out. I think I was out for about 2 hours last night. But I did a night, from the air, a nighttime bit, and it lasts a few minutes, and then I go on to walking around. A bit dangerous for a 60-year-old, isn't it? But it was early on. I mean, it wasn't that quiet in places, I must admit, but not everywhere. But you do see a lot of things, I must say. I wait till you see it. It's pretty good. I mean, what I got, I must have been like, what you call it, Johnny on the spot or something. The right place at the right time, and I really was. All I saw was an orange light, and that was it. And then, wow, it all kicked off slightly. It isn't bad. So anybody got any flooding anywhere? I have in where I am, there's buckets downstairs. I was going to make a reference to the Bucketeers on Tiswas. I still might, yeah. I might go down and do a short later on. Oh, yeah, it's just like I say, pardon me. Oh, up. Yeah, a lot more in the new year, a lot more streets, a lot more history, usual thing. Going a slight different direction, I think. Do other things, like I know I do a lot of events. I get that. And on the docks now, if anybody's been down there recently, they've put gates on there. You cannot get down the side of the ice factory anymore. He's blocked it off on both ends, the guy that's bought it. And I watched a video last night, which is great information. I knew this anyway, actually. What they call it, restoring the conveyor belts that used to come out of the ice chutes. Now, when my dad working here, I have actually seen the place, working, running, and it's glad that I'm good that they're going to do that. But I know they've started doing things in there, so that's coming on. But I better get flooded because I mean, there's no roof on it. You haven't got a roof on, but this weather you've had it, haven't you? Still planning on. Yeah, it's going ahead. Yeah, they've already started it, Paul. Yeah. I think I might have shown you on the last video. I know the guy that's doing it. He got in touch with somebody that I know, that sort of thing. He knows I've got negatives, old photos of the place, and I've actually got my dad inside there when it was actually running, and he'd have to get in some off me, but cross my palm with a mountain of silver, I must admit. I might need a new camera to go out vlogging, who knows? But yeah, it is starting to be done at long last. I don't know what on earth he's doing with the conveyor belts, but I know there's still a lorry down there. I saw it today. Been out with my daughter and that, and we come over the flyover and I saw the yellow crane there. So they're definitely starting it, but I don't think it'd be working in this weather somehow. Well, I mean, I don't think I'd work in this weather outside, but it's hopefully that'll come on. That's something else. And then there's other places around town, isn't there? The old Eleanor Street School, which has had I think there's 4 fires in there now. There was one a few weeks ago, and I filmed one once. Well, that's, things are happening like that. What's happening to that place? I mean, what's happening anywhere in town, isn't it? I mean, it's like somebody put in the comments about that cinema. Well, all right, yeah. cinema. What for? I mean, you can go out now. I saw an advert for 120-inch telly. Wow. I mean, that's twice the size of the one I've got. I mean, God. And we've all got Netflix and what Amazon and things, and I get films from other places. Email me for more information on that one and software. Wink, wink. I've been doing that since 1995, so I have learnt my trade. Films and things, anything like that, just email. I can sort that out in private, as they say. Oh, I wonder if you can. I wonder if this microphone's picking it up. Well, that rain's really batching on my window. I stuck my head out there a bit ago and I got blown back in. It blew all my cards off the side. I keep moving about, don't I? Yeah, stop moving about. But what else is going on? Nothing really, is there? I mean, this year, well, it's just what has gone. Everything's gone, isn't it? All gone. Flattened the car park down at the Abbey Walk's going to go next. And what's supposed to be building, what was it, a bus hub or something? I did go around there last night, looked over, but nothing's happened down there. I mean, you can spot the parking meter, can't you? Spot everything. Oh, it's all right. That's Ghost Fairy. It's one I subscribe to. The Ghost Fairy lads. Been in touch with them as well. They're going to come round here soon, they said. You remember the ice skate? Yeah. My auntie Brenda went in there. Yeah, I remember telling us about it. I mean, that's another one. I know where that was now. I found it. But when you first start doing this, you don't know things, and then you talk to somebody and you find out where it actually was. It's like the bird's eyesight, by the way. You know why they've only done I don't know if anybody knows this. Like they knocked it down, didn't they? Well, there's only one half they built the houses on, and the reason for that is because every night for God knows how many years we was tipping harsh chemicals. I mean, you're talking acid, soap, everything like that, rubbish, crap, all went down there. And what it was, you had to wait for the ground to settle or something like that. I don't know what exactly what it entails, something to do with that. And they haven't built on the other half yet. But I went down there a few weeks ago and there's a sign up somebody wanting to buy it. I thought, yeah, because they can't build on it yet. But that's what's happening with that one. The old bread factory's still there though. That's building still going. Next to what used to be Christian Salverson's, former Young's, and now that whatever it's called now. There's a lot going on this year though. I want to look back at some of the videos I've done. I mean, we've had a lot of things disappear, a lot of things coming back, a lot of controversial going on still. A leak in the library, what never happened. Well, if there's a leak, put it that way, that's going to sort it tonight, isn't it? It'll be a flood. Well, I've looked in there through the window, and it's just bare. There's nothing in it. So that's another one. I think it's still staying up though. I don't think they're knocking it down yet. Yeah, my dad used to work at the. Oh yeah. I remember that. Now Lidl, yeah, that's it. Yeah, the YEB. That's what's the other one? Bottom of Isaac Sill. That used to be YEB, didn't it? The Art Deco building, 1930s. That used to be a YEB place. That now it's a fancy dress place. No, it isn't. Sorry, not fancy dress. Antique, or whichever it is. I've been in there to have a look. Really good in there. I'd love to do a video in that place. I might go and ask them because they've got some stuff in there that's really old. And you ask him where he gets it from. He goes around reclamation yards and people that have died, let's say, and could get stuff. And I've got quite a lot of old stuff myself, which I'll have to do a video on sooner or later. I've even got when the currency changed 71. I was clearing out my dad's stuff. It's like in a wallet. And it's got the halfpenny in there, the 1 penny, the 10, the 50, etc. Wish I had the pound note though. I know my cousin's got one, an original pound note. But yeah, I found that, and I've also got a 1918 threepenny bit as well, which I have got. Well, I'm going to make a video of all this one day because there's a lot of things. I've even got a tin from Kemp's as well, the biscuit factory. But my mum must have got when she worked there. Oh, it's not bad. I keep saying San Miguel. Nice. It's 0 because I'm going out in the morning. You don't want an headache when you're going with my grandkids, put it that way. I don't think any of them's in here. No, they're not. They're watching the telly. Danny. Are you all that's coming in here? You're all chatting tonight. This is much better. I must advertise this better, you guys. Absolutely hopeless at this. Really, I know it's Children in Need night, and usually I watch that for the Doctor Who. That's all I ever watch it for. I'm into that. You can tell into that sort of stuff. And are you lot into all that, like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, Star Wars, or Star Trek? The recently, I love it. And the Americans have got it right. I mean, they did 40 years of Back to the Future. Wow, every video was brilliant. All the locations. We don't do that here, do we? I don't know what's the matter with us in this country, but anyway, it's nice to watch things like that, and then you realise how old you are. And oh yeah, talking of that, in 2027, it's 50 years since Star Wars started. Wow, man, that's God. I remember going to it. That's a long time back, isn't it? A bit of history there. Cinemas, yeah, we used to have loads of them. I've done a video on that one. I think a certain channel found 20 something. I found a lot more. Well, that was through research and hard work. That was a feat. What else is still standing? The Albion, that's still there, isn't it? That's all boarded up now. And what's going to happen to that? The longer they leave them, though, seriously, they get listed. And the cat. This where I am is listed as well. I found out, but I found out from somebody else. I sort of knew, wasn't sure. See, this is it. With that library shutting and the paper, you can't find anything out. So difficult. They need to get it sorted. And let's say that thing in town. Why? What for? But hopefully in the new year, things might start getting better. But that's a lot of filming for me to do. We'll soon see what's going to happen, eh? Obviously, it's all stopped, I think, now, isn't it? All the demolition. I've not noticed much going on in there lately. They've left a bit, isn't there? Where was it the British? No, hang on, what was on the end? Anyway, there's a bit left on the end. Why they left that? What's the reason of that? Just left it. They've knocked down where the Fresh New Place entrance was and just left that chunk next to it. I think somebody asked me the other day, and while I was in town, I said, I don't know. Why leave that bit? But it is next to, like, if you go further down where Guy and Smithson that used to be bins. I think that bit's listed, and there must be something to do with that because it's near enough attached to it, or not far from it. And what else? We lost one of the jewelers this year and all, didn't we? Forgot what it's called now. But anyway, that's gone after 100 odd years. It's amazing, isn't it? What thing? And that Claire's has gone. It's just nothing in town, is there? Apart from, well, Freeman Street's vapes, isn't it? Vapes and hair cutting. Town, what's town now? Like pound shop and phone shop, isn't it? All right, apart from Boots, I get that. Primark, that's still there. But as for a supermarket, now we used to have Tesco's not around that area where they've just knocked that down. That went. And Tesco's is inside Fresh New Place at one time, which was called the River Red Centre. Changes its name, doesn't it? Wonder what the new owners are going to call it. By the Sea. And by the Sea. Well, that in place open soon, doesn't it? Apparently February. Let's see what the new youth place. Well, I've had a lot of comments about that one in the past. I mean, you can imagine, can't you? What people have been saying about that, but yeah, I don't know. If they open that bridge to go across there, well, that'd be something else, wouldn't it? Be jumping off it. You're going to hurt yourself though, because it's not that deep, really, down there, and it silts up a lot. That's why it got altered back in the day. Excuse me, I'm just going to get a refill. But I can still talk though, as I'm moving along. It's better. Quite handy, this flat right near to everything. Close to the fridge to get the beer out. Always good. Yeah, so the event next week, I'm probably going to go to that. So, if any of you are around, Jace mentioned it there. I'm hoping to get to it. But usually, knowing I've got a bottle of wine, nice one. Yeah, I would do, Jace. I've got to go out early in the morning. It's my grandson's party tomorrow, and like I've got to go in with three of them in one car with my daughter tomorrow. That should be fun. Else otherwise, I would have a bottle of wine. Yes, I'll probably get one for tomorrow night. Go get a nice one from the shop somewhere. I must admit, the wine in France tastes a lot better than the rubbish here. It's because it's corked and not blooming screw top. That is very true, that. Or have you been to France and that, or Germany? Probably have. So hoping my cousin goes over there this year and brings some over. He might go, I don't know. Yeah, so what's like, you've probably already seen a lot of things happening, flags in that round town. That's another one I've seen lately. The most flags I've seen was down Langton Drive on the Nuns Fort. I was doing the Halloween video. Yes, I did it in the summer. I ain't going out when it's cold, in about. And there was loads down there. And then there was some, I think, Willesby Woods at one time. So there's a lot of patriots around. And your guy on the video, the Remembrance Day video, I was talking to him a lot. He goes around with it, and he was telling me that he got stabbed. And he's actually wearing, seriously, he actually had a stab vest on. He showed us it. Yeah, he said some student come running at him or something and tried to stab him with a pen, he was telling me. God, I don't know if you're on here tonight. And he gave me a key ring. I said he'd probably look at my channel and see. But yeah, I mean, that's just silly, isn't it? I don't know. A lot of things happening nowadays. A lot going on. Let's see what happens. So I can't wait, me, to see what the clowns are going to do next year. I mean, what have they already done? And apparently they're giving us some money towards our Lecky bills. By the way, I got a letter through the door the other day. Apparently, yeah, wait and see what happens with that one. Got to qualify for it though. What you got to do? Go on, ice celebrity. That's starting again soon. The jungle, anybody like that? I have to do that on here, and I get some. Oh no! When I get to 2000, probably not. I bet you could down Freeman Street. You know, some of them exotic shops down Africa now, isn't it? I saw the other day when I was down there. Oh, they're all coming in here, aren't they? They've probably got some nice things in here. I don't know. No idea. But I do know the controversial things about what do they call it? Laundrettes or something. They call it laundering. According to Melanie Labelier yeah, well, you know what they're saying. There's always lies from them, innit? Never know. Could be right, could be wrong. Who knows? You wear these things. I just watch things and see, well, yeah, okay, you might be right, you might be wrong. We'll see what happens, eh? That's what you got to do around town nowadays, isn't it? There's a lot of areas that have not been built on or anything. Take Freeman Street, where the St Andrew's Church was, where all Dave Boylan Sports and all them, not the Green Shield shop. That's all. I mean, we're the same place where the YMCA is. That's where all that was. It's gone. It's been like that for years now, isn't it? I have put photos of that on the that video I keep going on about, yeah. Because I mentioned it, so I put them on. I actually found them. It was when they're just demolishing it. I can't remember taking them. I must have had a few beers or wines since then. But I've redesigned the logo. Look, I've got a new font. It looks nice. I made these myself. This was a practice run. Forget this. Well, that looks nice. I've changed that. It's on the. You'll probably see it on the videos now, and I got a picture of myself on there. I've been experimenting and messing about. I like to think out of the box, me. I don't like, what's that? Yeah, I have, Paul. I've got them. Yeah, I've got. I ain't done Tetney yet. I've got about 7 villages done, but then I thought, well, I'm going to do a few more yet before I put them on. And like the season changes, done it? You've had Halloween, you've had Bonfire Night. I mean, I could stick one straight on it. Look out of, I don't know, but I'm going to put them on soon. Yeah, I think the 7 villages I've got so far Waltham's done. I've got to do Tetney soon. Every time I go there walking around with my granddaughter. Or my daughter goes in that nail place up there, whatever it is. But yeah, I'm going to do Tetney. I'm planning to do Louth Canal as well. I've got to do Louth. Somebody asked me to do that. What was the other one? Do the Corporation Bridge from the Air, which I'm hoping to do Christmas Day because there's nobody about. I'm not going to get on it like I did last time. That was just so lucky on that video, by the way. I said it before, but I must. Right place. It's one of them. It's like if you're in the right place at the right time, like the floods down Freeman Street. I did that on a short. You just, you got to come across things. That's why I've started this night thing. I mean, I come across them at first night out. Wow, who knows what you're gonna see? But yeah, it is. It's like you can go out and do a script. I mean, I got one down here. I'm gonna if anybody wants to come on a bike ride next year, I have done this video before. It's the former Every Artillery gun site, and it's just outside of Stallingborough. I did it last year, not last. Well, when I first started, and I looked at it, I thought, oh, that's rubbish. I need to do it more justice, and I need to get it from the air as well. I've got a lot more information all on this. This is ready to go. I mean, the weather's not exactly brilliant at the minute for that sort of stuff, and I guess it'll be all. I remember when I walked up there, it was in the summer when I did it. This time of year, especially with all this rain, it's going to be absolutely muddy, and it was flooded when I went there, unless somebody's pumped it out. But it's that's what grade is it? It's a grade 2 listed, so it would be still there. In other words, no farmer or anything like that can go and touch it. But yeah, I'm planning on doing that again. What else have I got down here? I got all these. I found a list. I'd already done this street, right? And the other day I was getting a printer ready for selling. Well, not to give one of my mates wanted it, but he realised where he is, he hasn't got Wi-Fi, yada yada. And I found a massive list of shops down Lord Street. And I could have cursed because I thought, oh, I've just done that. And this is a monster. Yeah, look at all them. Yeah. So I'm not going to redo that one, but they are all on there. What else am I going to do? What was this one? Oh, yeah. So they've did all the things that they've demolished. Okay. So the video I'm going to do soon is what was there before the precinct was built, before they knocked down all the houses, before they knocked down Wolsey Street, Clayton Walk, etc. I can tell you something that was down there. I'll read you to this one. There was an house called Church House, and this is approximately where you used to go into the River Ed. You know where they've demolished it, where they're going to put that cinema? Approximately there. Now, this was a gorgeous looking house. And behind it was the Maltins, one of the Maltins. So now I know where that was as well. But yeah, this house was a church house, and it got owned by the British Legion, sorry. Then it became owned by the Hewitts brothers. And then later on, a vicarage he went. And then it became an home of Otto Overbeck, a scientist and inventor. And he worked for Hewitts brothers, so they must have gave him the house. But that's on a future video. It looks like that. There you go. Yeah, so that's on a future video with all the rest of the things I've got in here. I mean, I do know how to. Anybody from the council looking in? Good. I do know how to get rid of their silly. Well, let's say you can see that on there. Look what it says, can't you? Links Inspire. Yeah, let's say a bit like Harry Potter. Obliviate. Never seen it. Granddaughter told me lies. Yeah, I know how to. Thank you, doctor, like that. Yeah, very very good technique. Simple as that, really. But there you go. But yeah, this is another video I've got prepared, ready to go. And basically, I'm going to stand in the places where this was, or these places were what they knocked down. And I'll just tell you about this one as well. This one's a pretty good one. So you know where, hang on, Argos was in town. It's now gone again, isn't it? So that used to be Yarborough Terrace, and that was on Victoria Street. Long gone, built by Lord Yarborough, and also is the site of Clayton Hall as well, 1875. And that sort of looked like that, but it's a big bush. But yeah, that's what was there, and this is what this video is going to be about when I go and do it. But I am preparing up. That's what I mean. I'm moving on. I'm going to get a bit more, like more information, better quality, better quality stuff like that. I'm going to test my theory of putting a picture up soon, which I'm going to try it. I'm going to fade it though. I don't know what video it's going to go on, but I'm just going to try it. I do know I have done a video, Ilder Street, and I tried it. Right, I did two, same video, and I did the faded pictures on one of them, and it actually passed all the checks. So that means where I got the pictures from, they're not online anywhere. Well, they are online, but it didn't get spotted. Now maybe it's because I did some, like I said, messing about, alterations, and it worked. I don't know, but it's as if like somebody sees it and has a go. But the point is, I changed it and resaved it, so I think that's why that worked. But I did, like I say, I put it up and I've took it off and I've put another one on there without it on. But I will be trying it just to see. But at least I know I can do it. But the pictures I've got I can get hold of, which I'm going to put up soon. Like I've got a picture of my granddad outside an old shop, which I'll put on when I do that street, and I can't remember what street it is without looking. Is it not Fuller? Oh, I forgot that. Oh, what is that street down the side of where Cook Cycles was? Off just come off Convermore Road and you're going on to Ladysmith. Just there. That's where that was. Long gone, obviously, and somebody that built something else on it. But yeah, I'm going to do things like that, and some of the memorabilia stuff I've got in there, like I said, the coins, I'll take them out from here and I'll go out and show them, to you all, and that things like that I can use. I've got a lot of things on the Armstrong Street School what I did, because I know my mum and dad went there. I found some reports and things like that, which I'm gonna have to doctor and take certain names off them. But I did fine. It's all right. I'll leave them on. What else is there? I'm gonna do a lot more from the air this time. And like I said, at Christmas, I'm gonna go Christmas Day if the weather's good. Please, I'm gonna get a lot of droning done so I can add them into the videos. So do that and then maybe put some fades on there without people council noticing it. But the archives, though, I must say that's good. If you're ever going to find anything about your family, by the way, go in there. It's great. I found out all sorts of things. I mean, my mum did a census, and I found that in one of the books. But they go way back. I think the earliest one I asked them for was 1834 or something, even before that. That was really interesting. I got some great information out of that when I was doing the streets, which some of the shops that I mentioned have definitely gone. I mean, when you see the Oak Street one, I got that because the library had gone then. I got that by not by watching, by listening. There's a site on here where you can listen to actual people that live there, and they tell you things that you wouldn't know from looking in a book or going somewhere. Really, really great stuff. I mean, I never knew it. I walk every day or every other day. What the place where I was walking was called? What? It's all right. My daughter sent me something. I'll have a look at that in a minute. They're always sending me things. Grandad Life. I don't know what. I don't know what she sent me. Oh. Oh, right. Okay. So me grandson hurt himself today at nursery, and he's got like a cut on his head, and he's all right, by the way. He's fine. Took him to hospital, got it sorted out, and she's just showing me what he did it on. They need to sort that out. That's bad, isn't it, you guys? A nursery of all places, right? Apparently, there was metal on a windowsill or something. My daughter was telling me it could have been a lot worse. But I said to her, "You want to tell them or report them because that is definitely not on that, is it?" Yeah, just a bit of thing there. Still bad. Let's have a look. Dude, they used to no. Well, they used to, didn't they? But I've never seen one for years down there. I mean, we used to have bonfires in the field at the back where my mum and dad lived. The only one I saw was on the video. I don't know. Does anybody know about that? I just said, well, I think in the comments I said no, but I wasn't sure. But I think it depends when the tide is. I mean, did know back in the day they built them and the tide took it out. But you have to get that bang on with the tides, unless they do it further up the beach, or even then. The way that tide comes in, like in an arc. But many a times back in the day, they just got washed out to sea. I only saw one bonfire. I know they do them at some of these displays, don't they? Yeah, like you say, when you was a kid, yeah, I used to go to the one in Cleethorpes. I mean, I had an house down Cromwell Road, and we used to go upstairs and watch all the fireworks and that, all these kids. But yeah, I think that's gone. And all the stuff that we've had in the past, though, isn't it? All the little things like that. I mean, I did mention on that video, we used to throw, I mean, I know we used to get a packet of bangers, didn't you? I think I sort of described it as like being like a crayon. There was red, really dead tightly packed, like a pen. Little blue touch paper here, blue touch paper on the top, and you lit them, and there was bad. We used to put them down pipes and that and shoot them like guns. Yeah, what nutters we was back then, eh? And we know a bit different. He used to teach you the firework code at school. I mean, nobody took no notice of, by the way. And what was the other one? Oh, the Green Cross Code. Dave Prowse. He was a fader, wasn't he? I think he was, wasn't he? In one of them. Wasn't his voice, but I'm sure it was him because he were big. I mean, do they teach that schools now crossing the road? And I mean, I'm teaching my grandkids it because the two of them are older, but I don't know. I think they do the cycling still. I'm not sure if they still do that. I did see in the summer near me some of the schools going out on the bikes and showing them what to do. But we never got to go on the main road. We always did the playground. They're risky there, isn't it? But I suppose you've got to do it. What's the other scourge at the minute? Yeah, these them scooters. And have you seen them go flying around? And some of them were the dodgy bikes. God, one come past me going down Fairmont Road. I had my camera on at the time. And I was doing like, mine only does like 16, it's proper, but it goes far. That's what I wanted it to do. It'll do 60 miles on a battery. But anyway, I'm going down there fairly fast. This thing comes shooting past me, right? He must have been doing at least 30 odd and pulling a flipping wheelie. I never encountered that. And scooters flying around. I mean, according to the police and that, they're illegal for some reason. I don't know. So why sell them? They're not going to get everybody though, are they? I can't see that happening. And then there's them pilchards in town, isn't they, trying to catch it on your bikes. I remember me going down there when they started doing the demolition. I went early and I parked my bike up and I stood there watching me like that. Well, what are you looking at? So I shouted at them, gave them some grief. Didn't put it on the video. And then they watched me go away. And I thought, what are you watching me for? And it was that far away. And I put it on the fastest it'll go. And I shot off and I go, see ya. So I went, now come and catch me here. All this rubbish about they've got cameras, I don't think they can afford it, can they? After all this demolishing they're doing. And half the cameras down here are gone, especially ones where the flats was. I mean, there's a lot of things go on down there that I've seen that make you rare kill. Going out filming is not just filming. You're looking around, you're seeing sort of let's say deals going on. I've seen a lot of that during the years I've been doing this, especially when you go early. I mean, really early. I think when I went and did Grimsby to Louth, I was doing the Grimsby Cave at 4:30 in the morning. I'm flying the drone around there, but walking here, I was seeing all sorts, dodgy stuff, which are well filmed. I might start doing that actually. Might start filming things like that because on these night walks, I'm bound to encounter something like that. But I'm going to go further afield other than town. I'm going to go down some of the, let's say, what would you call it, unsavoury areas, or I don't know, where people daren't walk. Let's say, like down Littlefield Lane, down that cutting. Yeah, at the fastest my bike will go. Well, you'll see it because that camera's good. It's actually the one I'm using now. It's this. It's right in front of you. It's the same one. It does it all. Does webcam and all sorts of this thing. But anyway, yeah, I can't wait to do it. I did enjoy doing that last night. I really did. Very sort of different, but I'm bound to capture things. I know I am. It's just like the first night out, and I got something amazing. I'll probably go out again and get nothing, and then do I use the footage? Probably not. Might take a few weeks to get something really interesting. But I will go down Cleethorpes. That's a place what's lively on the weekends, isn't it? Probably walk along the front there. Could go out tonight, but it's a bit windy, isn't it? I bet they're still out. And to go, I'll have a look because after a storm down there, you guys, everything that washes up is amazing. I went one day down there, just faffing about with my camera, and I found a dolphin. I thought because somebody said to me, "Oh, they was walking up." Evening, Rick's there. Evening, all right. Yeah, they were saying, I think I've got it on my phone somewhere. And I went up to because they're like people mistake some a dogfish for looking like a shark or whatever. They're not. Dogfish is a cod family. Living around here, you get to know all these sort of things. There's 5 in here now. Have a look. Let me see if I can find a picture of it on here. A lot of things get missed on this phone. All rubbed off. My grandkids are watching stuff. Where are you? I must have taken it off. I probably have. It was a bit ago. But yeah, I mean, things like that. I mean, I could probably go down there tomorrow and find all sorts. Is that you, Paul is saying? It is. Why are these phones never easy to find things? Oh, I must have taken it off. No, I probably put it somewhere else. But it was a good walk, though. I mean, it was after one of the storms we'd had. So I guess said fish or said dolphin got washed out. Ah, there we go. I found it. Yes, it was that on there. Picking it up all right. But yeah, I did touch it, and it's definitely not scales. It's bristles. Yeah, that was down there on Cleethorpes Beach, top end, North Wall end. Where you can't walk and get around the other side. It was there. It's down there. Message retracted. Yeah. Why does it do that? Strangely. I tell you what, this thing never tells you what's going on. I'm going to get some better software, you guys, for this because I really need something that I can show you things on. It's all right talking, but I could show you a lot of stuff like some videos I've done or shorts, especially what I found last night as well. Well, yeah, I think I might have a look down Cleethorpes Beach at the weekend. I'll go on the bike and have a look because there's bound to be something washed up down there. I mean, these storms are great. I mean, when you have a storm like this, and the tide's been in and gone in and out a couple, you can see the Victorian steps. But there is lots of steps down there, and on a good day, when it's been stormy, you can see them both. Yeah, sometimes. Tell me on. That's all right. I'll give it a bit longer yet. 4. So I'm just wondering what that is. I do not what? Yeah, I don't have access to that bit. Why? Who knows? You decide. All right, I'll give it another 5 minutes, you guys, and I'm gonna get on and that. I've got a few more videos to sift through on here. I was up last night for a long time. After that last night, it took a while to do it. By the time you know it, he's late. It gets later and later. 2 in the morning, I've been sat here editing videos at night. Anyway, if you see me in the street, I think I've said it before. Is that one of them? I will give you one of those. Down here, that's better. With the thing on the back. I've given a lot of these out lately. I need to order some more. That's just got a USB stick on it. That one. When I put films on for my grandkids, I tell you, not easy, but not bad. But yeah, I will repeat. I will re-put. No, it's still at the top there. That's all right. I'll put this back in again in case any of you missed it from earlier on. My channel email address. If you want to get in touch, there we go. There it is. You know, information you've got, pictures of good stories. Any streets. I mean, that's what I usually concentrate on. Sometimes I do go off and do other things, but you got to, you know, like Remembrance Day's bonfire night. So we'll be doing a Christmas one, heavily featuring what the clowns have done. By the way, let's just say that. You know, let's see what actual effort they're going to do. I mentioned it about an hour ago now. The tree inside Fresh New Place is absolutely massive. It's great. So what are they going to do? Remember that one they put up, you guys? That small one, about, I don't know, what was it, 6 feet? And back in the day, we used to have massive ones, didn't we? Huge ones. One that was one at Ayton Square. There was one, I think it was 2 in town at one time. We had one at Cleethorpes as well. Watch out for. Yeah, no worries, Chase. Yeah, anytime you want. Yeah, get a subject and we'll do it. I know you've got problems, and would you be able to bike to? No, forget that. Coming to Stallingborough, you could go on the train and walk. It's a bit of a walk, even from the station when I did that one. But I'm going to go on my lucky bike. Well, yeah, we'll think of something. Yeah, something what's happening or going on, or you know, things like that. Come and do a street with us or something. Yeah, we'll sort that out. Yeah, you've got my email address now, so get in touch with us with that and go out and do something one day. Yeah, brilliant. Help your channel for you. Help my channel as well. It's been out. Any plans to? Yeah, I know. I went on there, but I was in my early days though. But I ran a right pig's ear of it. Seriously, honest to God, it was. I wasn't, like I said. I should have prepared better than what I did. But I was in. I think I still. I don't know. Things was happening in my family at the time. My dad was not well there. I wasn't in a right frame of mind. I'd love to do it again and make a right proper job of it. I mean, I only had this is the camera I use. I'll show you. Look at this. That I use this now as a body cam. It's a GoPro 7. That's one of the best things I use, but it still works. But yeah, that's what I used on that day. But I wanna get it better. Something fun. Yeah, Vikings is a good one. Yeah. I wonder if that's coming back this year, the Viking Fest. I mean, I did do the Heritage Day. I filmed it. I haven't put it up there yet. I don't know what to do with that one. It's edited and all done, but I don't know. It's the time of year. I have done all the. I've got 7 villages done. I'm going to add more to that. They're really good and all. I took a lot of research on that one. Took me time doing it. But yeah, we can do something. Vikings, anything like that. Saxons, medieval. There's a lot of that. I've got I found, I think I've put it, typed it up somewhere. On an archaeological site, and I've actually done a map of where everything is around Grimsby, by the way. And is it down? I think it's Wellergate. And they did say, I think it's either under the car park or under one of the shops, something like that. I think it was car park was mentioned. I think it's down one of the streets. And anyway, long story short, there's a medieval pavement down there, and it actually shows you where everything was, you know, where they've dug and everything else. And I did get a story off someone when I was in the town hall one day. I think I mentioned it last video about these tunnels down the Abbeygates area. You know, as you're coming into town past the Wheatsheaf Bargate, you know where that little bit of forest is there, across the road from the St James School. Really good couple told me this. I mean, I hope this is real. I mean, they said they went in this house. These people opened up a trapdoor in the kitchen and went down these tunnels. Now, it is possible because back in the medieval days, they would have done things like that from the abbeys. And there was priest holes back in the day, back in 1605 when Guy Fawkes, back that area. I wonder if it could have been one of them. you know, the house has been built on top of it. I don't know, but I did ask an historian and didn't know, by the way, which is amazing, really, for someone that's qualified and know. They even asked me, my own cousin, he didn't know, and he's got a bachelor of whatever it was in history and that, and he didn't even know about that one. But if it's true, I'd love to go there and find it. And the only way that you could do it, if you was rich, you get Geophys to do a thing in them woods, and that's how you'd find out. But I don't know. It's one of them mysteries, in it, round here. That's another video I'm gonna do, like myths. We've all heard of the tunnels on the docks and things like that, but that can't be right because it's all marshland. But further inland, possibly. Who knows? I mean, that's why they built the abbey's further inland, isn't it? Away from the water. But all round there was boggy and that. What was the other one? So that's it. The Gaiety down Wintringham Street there, where the houses are now, Tiffany's, if you're from my era. I got some great information on that one. With don't know if you're on here now, but the guy said in the ballroom there, you could actually hear the water running in a stream. Now I've heard a few things like that. There's where the solicitors is down the side of the library on Crapon Street, by the way. Anyway, down there, and I did a video on it. Apparently, in the doorway, there's a stream running under there. Well, that's possible because it's directly in line with the River Ed. Now, did someone put I don't know, make it so the water went through there and carried on down to one of the mills, which was on Ainsley Street Rec or Ainsley Street, because there's been a few mills down there, sawmills, etc., chemical factory, and a knitting factory, which I got some information off from a nice lady down there I was talking to. That's on a video soon when I do that street. And we remember that one, the knitting factory, top of yeah. I like to sheet wreck in the corner there where them new flats are. I think it is. The wall's still there. Yeah, she's telling me about that. The knitted army jumpers and cricket jumpers. That's going to go on a video soon. Yeah, I'm going to, like I say, I might get in touch with Radio on my side again. I mean, it was just somebody at work that was, she does fashion things and knows people, you know. That's how I got that, but I wasn't prepared. I mean, I watched it back and thought, God, I could have done a lot better than that. What the hell was I thinking, you know? But I was only new at this then. I was very new at it. But as you get going and you watch yourself back, you think, God, that was rubbish. And sometimes I'll redo stuff because I need to do a better job of it. Like that one at Stallingborough, I need to do a lot better job on that one. A lot more information, a lot more things. This is the trouble. You do a video, and then you guys will comment on it. Oh, I never knew that. Never knew that. And then you know, you think, oh, why didn't I find that out? But you can't find everything out. Word of mouth is one of the best. What I'm planning to do is I'm going to go to a care home where my father was. See if there's anybody like over 90 or something like that. You know, that hasn't probably got suffering from Alzheimer's, any disabilities, things like that, that knows things. I mean, they're the stories you get straight from the horse's mouth, isn't it? Is it called? You know, you get the real story. You could ask them what did it smell like, things like that, and you know, get real good information. That's what I'm planning to do. You know, much better information on a street that they probably lived down, or you know, they could have been in. Let me think about it. 90, maybe, yeah, could have been in service for one of these big houses, or let's say the grandma could have been one of the, you know, a servant like you see on Downton Abbey, that type of thing. You know, their grandparents might have been the house in, like, I don't know, I just showed you there. One of these, yeah. You never know, do you? I mean, I tried to get in the one in Wheelsby Woods. I couldn't get in; it was booked up. I don't know why that got booked up so quick. But I'm going to attempt to get in there next year because it's all been renovated. Apparently, I think that's probably why. But I had got some. I can get in. I think see where my brother is. I might be able to get a contact and get in there on my own and do a video, which I'm going to ask him next time I go. I think, which is on Monday. But sometimes the woman I want to talk to is never there. The manager, she's always You know what it's like with these places, isn't it? But next time I see her, I'm going to ask her if I can, because it is part of that. And they do go in there as well for certain activities. There's now a vets in there, by the way. Vets. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Money in that. Everybody's got dogs and cats, isn't there? Animals, snakes nowadays. My grandson had all of a snake the other day. A snake in a nursery. You know, like what? I said to me, what? What are they doing? What was it? Show and tell? Not what I said to myself on the quiet, teachers. Hot for teacher, Van Halen. Play that one to yourself, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Like Van Halen, very good. Old school stuff. Talking of which, that's another one I'm going to do. I mean, I think all the record shops used to go to, vinyls. That's another one. You've seen the price of them. An LP, 60 quid. What on earth? Remember walking in like, I don't know, WH Smith's, Andy's Records, Our Price Records, etc., etc. And you can get an album at $3.99 on it, and you thought it was there then. And now they're bringing them back. It's 60 quid, 30 quid, just, I mean, I looked at the ones in that HMV, which that's still there, I don't know. Oh, and I found, I think it was a Judas Priest album, British Steel, and it, like I said, 30 quid, and I thought, big neck, you mad? I mean, it's all technology, but what is it? The plastic different? Not see that, to be honest, but there you go. I mean, that died down when the CDs come out, didn't it? That's another one. You see a lot of things like that I'm going to start doing as well. There's a lot of bands. I think I've done the Winter Gardens once. I mean, we had Queen here and the Sex Pistols and all massive stars that come here, and Cliff Richard, where McDonald's is, the Ritz, next to the football ground there. I mean, what we've had and what we've lost. Laurel and Hardy, for instance, at the Palace. I mean, you've probably all seen that advert. And a lot more than that. And as a piano player, my dad used to tell me about Charlie Coons. He went to the Palace. That was during the war. I don't know if there's quite a few things like that I found out. Yeah, cheers, Paul. See you later. No problem. Anyway, so yeah, you guys, I'm going to wrap this up and keep watching all the videos. Tell all your friends to get me some more subscribers and that. And I'm going to do a lot more. Like I said, I'm going to do these nighttime videos. Just watch the first one, see what you think. I'll see how it goes, see what sort of reaction I get to it. But I think I should do, because I put something right at the beginning that you can probably watch it through, I think. But I'm hoping to capture something good, which, knowing my luck. But tomorrow I'm going to go out, and there'll probably be a lot of floods around, so I'm going to have a look for some of that. From that, I'm going out of town anyway, so I'll probably be going to Barton, to be honest. So I might want to have a walk around there and look at the Humber Bridge, because I can see it from my daughter's house. I'll do some droning round. I've done some droning round there for that, because I've done Barton. That's part of the village thingy, because it was a village, right? It's a town, but it was a village. I have done that one. That place is great. Barton's brilliant, honestly. There's some of the history. It's like Louth. Nothing's changed, and they've got an house down there from the 17th century. There's a plaque right inside of it, and it tells you all about it. I did film it, but it's another great place. Louth, I've got to do soon. So anyway, I'd like to thank you all for coming in and listening to me waffle on for over an hour. I've got to go, because like I said, I've got a lot of editing to do, and I'm going to bring up and see how my grandson is. I think he's all right. The cut on his head, but he'd be fine. So anyway, and I'll do the ending. I'll do the ending like I do on the video. Okay, so I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers to the channel. I really appreciate it. And for all you watching my content, I really appreciate that. So on that note, I will see you all next time on the next live. And the next video is out on Monday at 5 o'clock. I could do 5 to 5 and it's crackerjack. That's Friday, isn't it? Yeah, I think I've all been arrested under them that was on that show. Just saying. Right, so I shall see you all next time on the next live stream and the next video. Bye for now. See you all later.